May I come in, sir?
Please do.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. You are BRATARI DUTTA. Did I get your name right?
Yes, sir.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Could you give us a brief introduction, please?
Yes, sir. Sir, as mentioned in my DAF, my name is BRATARI DUTTA. I was born and brought up in Ashoknagar of North 24 Pargana district, West Bengal. I have done my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya of the district itself. Thereafter, I have done my graduation in the subject of agriculture from Vishwabharati University. I have done my masters in the subject of seed science and technology from OUAT Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Sir, just after the mains, I got selected as West Bengal Food Safety Officer. I have joined there, but I have taken extraordinary leave without pay. And sir, in my free time, I do like to recite Bengali poems, and I do like to watch YouTube videos. This, sir.
So, congratulations. That's very creditable.
Yes, sir.
So, with this kind of a background, scientific background, what attracted you to the civil services?
Yes, sir. Sir, there were multiple reasons behind coming into these services. Sir, as I explored more about the prospects of the job, for example, sir, the diversity it provides, the opportunity it provides to do public service, I found that it will be the right place, right platform where I can utilize my qualities that I have gained so far while studying in Navodaya Vidyalaya, studying in Vishwabharati University. And also it will be the right platform where I can utilize my 15 years of hostel life experiences. So that's why I want to join civil service, sir.
Have you heard of this phrase Ponzi scheme?
Yes, sir.
What is a Ponzi scheme?
Yes, sir. Sir, these are some cheat fund schemes for which my state's only, West Bengal was only accused of running without enough regulations and rules. So, these are some cheat funds schemes. There were many.
How do they operate?
Sir, as far as I know, they operate on the basis of some cheats. There are some groups of peoples. They invest their monies into these types of schemes. Then they can take the money from that fund using the cheats. Means there will be some person who will be allowed to pick up some cheats. Whoever whose name in the cheat is, he or she will be allowed these types of things.
So, what were the names of some of the Ponzi schemes in your state?
Sir, I only know about the Sarada cheat fund scam, sir.
Right. Now, have you heard of the term judicial activism and judicial overreach? Can you tell me what they mean with the help of one example of each?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's a proactive role of judiciary to ensure the checks and balances, to cut the legislative or executive power, means their executions or their when they do something necessarily or unnecessarily, to cut down that excessive powers and excessive roles. Sir, for example, said using the judicial activism only, the 1994 Vishakha guidelines was brought up by the Honorable Supreme Court. Sir, other than this, sir,
Judicial overreach, can you think of something?
Sir, I think the state liquor ban can be a good example of judicial overreach also.
Exactly. Now, civil services, what role do they play in a parliamentary democracy? Have you heard of the term public policy cycle? Public policy cycle?
Sir, I am not exactly familiar with the term, but I think that, as Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel also said, that civil servants are the steel frame of the society, and in that similar role they run the wheel of governance.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bratiti, what does it mean?
Sir, in Bengali the term used to denote the climbers and creepers, the herbaceous plants.
Climbers and creepers.
Yes.
Creepers. क्या बोलेंगे? Climbers. All right, creepers and climbers. So, which creeper or climber you would like to, being an agriculture student, identify with?
Yes, sir. I identify myself, my personality with the whole group of climbers, sir, because I give priority to the internal aspiration of these types of plants, which help them to dream far, despite having their own physical weaknesses.
If I were in Uttar Chaubish Pargana
Yes, sir.
and wanted to sample the best known rice of West Bengal, which variety I would be eating?
Sorry, sir.
Which most famous variety of rice I should be eating when I go to Kolkata next?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not exactly aware of the variety of my diet, but you can taste Govindabhog or Tulai Panji. These are some indigenous aromatic variety, rice variety.
Govindabhog is the most famous rice?
Sir, in my locality, it usually this Govindabhog variety is usually taken by the locals to make the payesh and all these things.
Payesh, yeah, I do understand payesh. Yeah. Right. And which is the rice variety that has got GI tag?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think it's Calonia. Sir, I need to.
Calonia?
Sir,
But that is North Bengal rice.
yes,
I would have told you about the North Bengal rice.
sir, at this moment of time, I cannot recall,
Govind
sir.
Bhog itself.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Uttar Chaubish Pargana has a long border with Bangladesh, right? What kind of smuggling takes place there?
Yes, sir. Sir, there are many types. Like, sir, there are the human trafficking is one issue, woman trafficking. Thereafter, sir, the foreign currency means the they usually smuggle the currency note, fake currency notes. Thereafter, sir, regarding the cattle smuggling, these types of smuggling.
That's all.
Sir,
And something very serious, which is at par with drugs, that is consumed for, I think, as a drug by youth in Bangladesh.
sir, I will.
You don't know? Okay. Okay. Tell me, Sundarbans falls in which area?
In South Bengal area, sir.
In South Bengal area. Chaubish Pargana is near Kalyani and all.
Yes, sir. it
All
is.
right. Yeah, Kalyani. And
Yes.
okay. Sundarbans, we have tiger widows.
Yes, sir.
There is a village of widows, tiger widows.
Sir,
Have you heard of that?
No, sir.
You haven't heard of that?
No, sir. Unfortunately, I am not aware of the tiger widows.
Yes.
No, sir. I only know that it is famous for Royal Bengal tiger.
You only, oh, have you heard of Bon Bibi?
Yes, sir. Bon Baby, I have.
What is Bon Bibi?
Sir, it's a worship. It's a goddess
Of?
of the locals of South 24 Pargana people. They worship these goddess, sir.
They worship their goddess.
Yes, as per my knowledge, I only know
Okay.
this thing.
Can you tell me how MSP is calculated?
Yes, sir. Sir, as per the present time, it's calculated like A2 plus FL and 50% of these value.
Right.
Sir, A2 comprises of those costs that are incurred by the farmer themselves out of their pocket, and sir, FL is the imputed value of family labor. So these 50% of A2 plus FL method is currently followed by the government, sir.
And what was the recommendation of Swaminathan committee?
Yes, sir. Sir, as per Swaminathan committee recommendation, they were in favor of C2 plus 50% of C2 plus FL, these things.
So what is the difference between C2 and A2 and FL?
Sir, as far as I know, sir, the C2 comprises of much more other variables.
Which are the other things?
Yes, sir. Sir, rent over the owned land was one parameter. Thereafter, interest on the owned asset or owned farmland, these types of things were also
Okay.
there.
Bangladesh is next door neighbor.
Yes, sir.
right? Who is the national poet of Bangladesh?
Sir, sir, I am not exactly aware, but if you will allow me, I can take a guess, sir.
Please do that.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have two names. One is Kazi Nazrul Islam and another is Joshimuddin, but I'm not exactly aware, sir.
Kazmin. Okay, the first name is right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I'm
Hello?
fine. Bhalo achi. Yes, sir.
ওকে আপনার রবীন্দ্রসঙ্গীত
Yes,
গেয়েছেন?
Yes, sir. I sometimes used to sing in my home in front of my mother, but not have ever performed in stage.
Oh, okay. Tell me, have you read the newspapers today?
Yes, sir. I have gone through the headlines.
Tell me something about agriculture, which has been mentioned in today's newspaper.
Yes, sir. Sir, in Times of India, there was one news regarding the Doon basmati rice.
Correct.
There is a reduction in the production due to climate change and other issues.
What percentage of reduction has happened in cultivation area?
Sir, I think it's 38%.
62%
Yes, sorry,
in the
sir.
last 4 years.
62%, yes, sir.
Okay. I would, I don't know. Tell me about the new Bharat Ratna awardee.
Yes, sir. Sir, in today's newspaper was also mentioned regarding Kapurji, who is also known as Jan Nayak, who was the state chief minister of Bihar, and due to his social reform movement, he was announced as the Bharat Ratna awardee by Honorable Prime Minister.
All right. And I see that you have given IFS your 5th option.
Yes, sir.
You don't like foreign service?
Sir, I like the service, but I think that the qualities I developed so far, my experiences, that can be better utilized in the services that I have preferred in the earlier 4.
Okay. What is Bay of Bengal? What was Bay of Bengal named as or called during the Chola Empire?
Sir, I am not aware of the term, sir. I will read on it,
Okay.
sir.
The Lake of the Cholas.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Then I want to hear a poem from you. You say you do Bengali poem recitation.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear a simpler version, not very too complicated one, but something which is close to your heart.
Yes, sir. Sir, one stanza of a big poem I would like
Okay.
to recite. Sir, it's a poem named Bojhapora, written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. মনেরে আজ কহজে ভালো মন্দ যাহাই আসুক সত্যের লও সহজে কেউ বা তোমায় ভালোবাসে কেউ বাঁচতে পারে না যে কেউ বিকিয়ে আছে কেউ বা শিকি পয়সা ধারে না যে কতকটা যে স্বভাব তাদের কতকটা বা তোমারও ভাই কতকটায় ভবের গতিক সবার তরে নহে সবাই তোমায় কতক ফাঁকি দেবে তুমিও কতক দেবে ফাঁকি তোমার ভোগে কতক পড়বে পরের ভোগে থাকবে বাকি মানধাতারি আমল থেকে চলে আসছে এমনি রকম তোমারই কি এমন ভাগ্য বাঁচিয়ে যাবে সকল জখম মনেরে তাই কহ যে ভালো মন্দ যাহাই আসুক সত্যের লও সহজে
Very nice.
That's all.
Very nice. Wonderful. Okay.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার
Thank you.
Who are the bowls of Bengal?
Bowls? Yes, sir. Sir, there are some people who usually sing the folk songs in the rural Bengal areas. Like in Birbhum also I have seen many bowl singers, and they usually have the instruments known as ektara, one string instruments. Yes, sir.
And what do they wear on their feet
Yes, sir. Means their attire, sir.
when there's some music they
Yes, sir.
play by the movement of their feet?
Sir, I'm not exactly aware of their movements. And
Can you visualize a bowl?
yes, sir.
What all does he wear from top to bottom?
Yes, sir. Sir, they wear a head scarf, means a pagri type things. Thereafter, the attire is of gerua, means usually the orange colored attires. Thereafter, sometimes they also take a dupatta in the west. They used to bind a dupatta things. Thereafter, sir, they also two instruments. One is in their left hand, the ektara, and other is near their waist, something like dholak type. So they used to play that too. Sir, I can recall.
And
this.
on their ankles?
Ankles.
Yes, sir. I think it's something amulet type is there, but I am not exactly recalling.
All right. What's this in Birbhum? What's the significance of Joydev Kenduli?
Joydev, sir. I only know that Jaydev Bihar is there.
Joydev Kenduli Mela?
Yes, sir. I have heard, but I haven't.
Not very far from
Yes, sir.
Shantiniketan.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am not aware of these in detail, sir. I have to read on it, sir.
What's the difference between Rabindra Sangeet and Nazrul Giti?
Sir, I am not that much familiar with Najrul Giti, sir.
In general?
Yes,
in
sir.
general.
Sir, I think I don't have any sufficient information to answer these questions, sir. Because, sir, I am very much fond about Rabindra Sangeet because it touched the common man's plights and
All right.
movements.
Why does Vishwabharati have two campuses, Sriniketan and Shantiniketan?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, Sriniketan campus where from I was also, sir. Sir, these is much more, these usually focuses on the rural livelihoods for their betterments. There are extension programs taken by Palli Shiksha Bhavan, Palli Shanghatan Bhavan of that area. It focuses on the rural craftsmen, rural artisans, so that they can be, their livelihood can be saved. On the other hand, sir, in the Shantiniketan, more focus is towards the literary activities. There are departments, for example, Bhasha Bhavan, thereafter Shiksha Bhavan. So, sir, and also international relations, Japanese.
Now, has
Bhavan,
the
these
whole
things.
campus got a UNESCO heritage tag or only part of the campus?
Sir, I am not aware about these things. I only know that the institution got UNESCO World Heritage tags under fourth parameter and sixth parameter of UNESCO. These things.
All right. My last question. Among Bengali saris, which one do you think is the most expensive and the most beautiful? Which variety?
Sir, I think it's Bengali Jamdani sari, sir.
Yes. What's so special about Jamdani sari?
I think it's gorgeous nature and all these things. Sir, I am not exactly aware of the detailing.
What is Dhakai?
Yes. So Dhakai is also a variant of Jamdani sari, but I am not aware of the details, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Tell me, you are a student of agriculture.
Yes, sir.
What's the point of investing in agriculture? Not even a single country has developed based on agriculture. Maximum countries are developed on industrial sector, the service sector. So why we as a developing nation, why should we keep investing on agriculture?
Sir, can you again repeat your question, sir?
I'll summarize it. What's the point of investing in agriculture? There is not even a single country which has developed based on agriculture.
Okay, sir.
What's the point?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think that to ensure our food security, to feed the huge population, we need to invest on agriculture. These can be the most important reason for investing in agriculture, sir.
Okay. There were these 3 farm laws
Yes,
which
sir.
government has first initiated then withdrawn.
Yes, sir.
They were useful?
Yeah, sir, the intent and the purpose for which it was brought to against the current challenges, the ideas were right, sir. The provisions were also very much true to address the existing issues. So I think, sir, the ideas were right. The
Then
provisions
why
were
the
also.
government has withdrawn it?
Sir, unfortunately, government could not take the farmers and take the state governments into their confidence. They had limited success in persuading their ideas to the farmers and common mans. That's why ultimately they had to withdraw it, sir.
Okay. Do we need to tax agriculture income as well?
Sir, agriculture income in for sir, I could not get your
Do we need to tax
for tax, yes,
agriculture income?
Sir, I think if we will tax the agriculture income, it will definitely increase our source of revenue. However, sir, if we will see the population of of farmers in our country, more than 80% comes from the small and marginal farmers. So it will again creates a huge burden on the poor farmers. So I think, sir, we can have a category. Similar, like in the income tax we are following certain categories, so we can bring similar solutions by category system, where we can tax the large farmers based on their income. That could be a probable solution, sir.
Okay. Who is the real farmer? The landowner or the tenant?
Sir, if I will follow a definition that a person who cultivates the land, then, sir, the person, if the landowner is cultivating his own land, then he is the farmer, and if the tenant is cultivating his land, means others land, then also he is farmer, sir.
Okay. My last question, है ना? Nano urea.
Yes, sir.
Is it better than urea?
Yes, sir, it can because of its nano size, it can improves the fertilizer use efficiency. At the same time, it can also promote the concept of precision agriculture. That's why I think nano urea is better than urea, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Pratati, we come to the end of our formal interaction.
Okay, sir.
We'll give you detailed feedback,
Yes, sir.
but prior to that, some questions. When is your interview?
Sir, not in first phase.
Okay. And how many mocks have you done?
Sir, 4 or 5 I have done, sir, so far.
Okay. How many do you intend to do?
Sorry, sir.
How many do you intend to do? How many mocks?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I as many as can, because I think it may help me by interacting with people and these things, sir.
So let me just red flag an issue. Let me just warn you about this. Beyond a point, mocks can be self-defeating. You know, they are also subject to the law of diminishing returns.
Yes, sir.
So what I would suggest is that go easy on the mocks.
Yes.
When your interview date comes, then you could do a few mocks and go to that institute where your comfort level is the highest and where people can appraise that, you know, where you've given the mock earlier, how much you have improved and things like that. They'll be better able to advise you. But I would suggest that emphasis from now onwards should be on preparation.
Yes, sir.
And I will give you some practical tips on how to go about it. But prior to that, it is important to understand that this is not essentially a test of knowledge.
Okay, sir.
Each question is like a key to unlock some facet of your personality. And we are looking for officer-like abilities. What are those? One is integrity. So no bluffing, no guessing. Then comes balanced opinions, logical thinking, lucid expression, conceptual clarity, self-confidence and poise, and awareness is very important. Awareness of yourself, your surroundings, your district, state, nation, and the world. Now, having said all this, what you need to do in the coming days and weeks,
Yes, sir.
take 100 or 110 of these A4 size sheets. Build up a question bank. These questions are likely to come from 2 or 3 main sources. They come from DAP, they come from current events, they come from your subject, and they come from your job. Once you have your question bank in place, then on each topic, do an extensive study so that you understand it in all its dimensions. Then reduce it in order of priority to 4 or 5 bullet points. And then sit in front of a mirror and practice. Practice giving precise, to the point, business-like responses, but ones which are complete in themselves within 75 to 90 seconds. Because, you know, from the point of view of your knowledge base and your articulation, all that is in good in a good shape. So all that you need now is to practice so that your self-confidence and your fluency, they get improved. And don't sit in a stiff posture like this all the time. Sit normally.
Has it
Have
been
you
told by some mock interview?
No, sir. No,
Okay,
sir.
thank God.
Sit normally like this and be relaxed. It's not an interrogation. It's a friendly interchange of views between you and some senior members of society. So you just have to give them that respect, and it will be a kind of learning experience for all of us, right? So go there with a positive mindset that yes, I have those skills, I can ace this interview. Your voice is at a very even key throughout, so take care to undergo some voice modulation, right? There should be some amount of passion when you speak about things which interest you. Best of luck. I think I've covered everything. In case you have any questions.
I would like to add one
Please.
more thing, sir. It's a personal question. Do you feel timid in your normal daily life? Why I'm saying this? Your signature is very timid, very tiny. It looks like you are doing it with, a lot of timidness. Will you say this is correct about your general this thing, or you are quite boisterous and quite outgoing in your normal life?
Sir, actually it depends on which type of people I am interacting and which type of situation I am. Sometimes I am quite more boisterous, and sometimes and these times when I have a tension of facing interview and these things.
Okay. So the tension should be thrown out.
Yes, sir.
We need to see her decibel levels when three Bengalis are together.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's what I just wanted to flag, that throw out that tension. It gives you a very timid look. And you are confident. You have been able to give us very good answers. Everything is fine. And that is why sir has mentioned that no need to repeat and waste time in so many mock interviews. Gain more information, then 3-4 days later take one, 3-4 days later take another, that kind of thing. No need to take 10, 20 such interviews. So all the best to you.
Who sells the best bhel puri around Lord Siddharth now? No idea?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. South Bengal friend here.
मेरे office साथ
I know.
My goodness, इतनी भीड़ होती थी वहाँ पे खाना
All right. All
Best
the
of luck.
best.
Sir, I can
Yes,
sir,
yes,
in that
yes,
like in that bowl question, was my articulation or something missing, sir?
No, it was absolutely fine. They were, what do you call it? Gungru.
Ghungru
Okay,
types.
sir. Ghungru, yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes.
How did you miss that?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
I asked
No,
you so
sir.
many times.
Yes, sir.
He's gave you the hint again and again.
Yes.
And then they started just anyway.
Yes,
It
sir.
happens sometimes. That is what interview is.
Yes, sir.
Right?
So one more indication, one kind of hint I would like to give you. I asked you about Ponzi schemes.
Yes, sir.
Now, here you need to be conceptually very clear on what a Ponzi scheme is all about. You kept saying cheat funds, cheat funds. That's not correct. If you just articulate properly, then you would have said that these are schemes which do not have anything productive to offer. They just offer very large returns and people are tempted. And they join these schemes. The ones which join, they are given the proceeds of funds which come in from older members. And so it keeps revolving till such time as there's no money left. And then people, so you have to be very clear about how the scheme operates.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So if you just, nothing, rocket science about it, go to Google,
Okay, sir.
write Ponzi schemes and you'll find out, and then you reduce it to bullet points and you're there.
Okay, sir.
Best of luck.
Okay. Sir, in these types of question like Ponzi schemes, I just know the term, but not in the very much detailing manner. Should I skip those questions, or should I say that I know just few? I cannot have that
No,
much.
that will be
detail.
your call, depending on how well you know about
sir.
it. You see, if you know a little bit about it, you can venture to that extent and then say that is all I need to know. That is all I know. Perhaps I need to read a little more about it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You're not expected to know everything. Please remember that also.
Yes, sir.
So if you don't know something, just straight away say I need to read about it.
Okay, sir. Thank
Best
you.
of luck.
All the best.
All the
Thank you,
best.
sir.
And no shoes like this, I hope.
Oh, yes, sir. Due to the so harsh winter in
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, sir.